The Vintage Roast with Dan Ahdoot and Jessica Montes.
Welcome to The Vintage Roast.
I'm Dan Ahdoot.
And I'm Jessica Montes.
And today it's time for the Galloping Gourmet, our first episode of the Galloping Gourmet. One of my favorites. I say one of my favorites, but I don't think I've actually seen like one whole episode of his show. But I know his personality. He's the Galloping Gourmet, and he's like if Austin Powers was a cooking instructor and had his own cooking show. He's very debonair. But I'm excited to watch a whole episode because if I have watched one, it was decades and decades ago. So this is going to be exciting.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so much going on. First of all, live audience, all women, couple dudes. This guy, come on, with the music, the mid-century modern.
Oh yeah,
the laugh. He pointed to the band.
Thank you for coming, and thank you very much for being at home. I hope your day has been a super one. I have had a fantastic day. The sun has been out. The crocuses are blossoming.
He looks a little tipsy.
The birds are flying around in the sky.
A little bit.
I feel fantastic.
I mean, but he just exudes sex to me. That cardigan.
Although I didn't, but I'll tell you about
He's sweating. He's out of breath.
It's called Crepes de mer. And it's an English dish, and it comes from Sussex in England, where I met my first love. And that's where we're going to today, to have a look at the beautiful part of the
So he
world.
always starts it out with a little bit of a travel show. Weird first image. That is the grossest building. Why wouldn't you start it with that?
And the beautiful stately homes of England, where Lady Cynthia serves you tea bags on the lawn. 25 cents admission, fantastic. And there, this glorious rivulet of dark brown water which runs beside the manor house. A manor such as this was Gravetye Manor. Gravetye, where I waited, on table, where I served such people as Sir Winston Churchill. And here is Ra.
Wait, he just said that he served Winston Churchill. I wonder if that's true. I don't know what his history is. He just seems like a debonair rich man.
And I'm only 23. And
he does bits though. I like this guy.
good old Sussex by the sea, where I spent my youth mending nets and wearing hats like that. I did. There, the white cliffs of Dover that have welcomed back many people who visited the natives who live to the south of the cliffs.
He's doing what we do, which is watching the video and just like real time giving commentary.
I must put my finger down. I was sitting by the fire.
I'm trying to see if he did cook for him, Winston Churchill.
And I was discussing with Mr. Young of Young's Potted Shrimps, whom I'm sure you must know. He's a tremendous character, and he was saying to me, Graham, boy, I haven't had a dish of shrimps for years, or a seafood dish, which I've enjoyed absolutely thoroughly. So I said, I tell you what, let's slosh one up together, and I'll see where I can get the chef to do it. So that is the dish which I'm going to show for you.
We're 5 minutes into this show, and he hasn't done anything cooking-wise. Oh, commercial break. Wolfgang Puck. Wow, this is more exciting. Wait, why did I not know Wolfgang Puck had a show?
Okay.
Right, now here
so
I have, that is not a fixative for bill posters. It is, in fact, although it is rather hard to believe, a rather thick sauce.
I mean, he's so charming.
Well-seasoned
He's just a big... He knows nothing about cooking, but he's so charming.
He reminds me of like George
Until
Jetson
it has despumated.
from the
And that is
Jetsons.
what it has done. All the little
He's
sharp
way
sauce
more
broke
charming
up
than
and
George
has
Jetson. Are you
clarified
out of your
itself.
mind?
Right.
Well, it's like the look or
Now,
something.
because it is rather thick,
The-
you add more
The
salt.
look
Maybe-
fine. But George Jetson was like... He was always very frayed. He did not have the charm of a Galloping Gourmet. Take it
Okay,
back.
Okay, I take it back. You're right.
Thank you. Jesus Christ. Sorry, Graham.
I apologize, Graham.
To add even more, but it won't hurt it. It does need a trifle more. So we just keep that on a lowish heat there, very low heat, just to keep it sort of warmed up, ready for the rest of the stuff. Right. Now I have here some rather intriguing goodies, if I can find them. Some clarified butter, and you get a large pot like that, and you pour the clarified butter.
Clarified butter is having a moment on our shows.
Because it's clarified, it's not
A
burnt.
lot of clarified.
You turn the heat down a little bit because you don't want it to be too hot. And we take, first of all, shall we say, a pound, roughly.
Why don't they just fucking call it melted butter?
Like, I think is the way that
Everyone tries to get fancy with it.
you will find that you will make 1 cup of shrimp, and these are beautiful shrimp or prawns in other parts of the world.
Did I miss what he was making? Did he
He's
say?
making crepes with fruits de mer, which means seafood. So seafood crepes.
And just add a quick dew of pepper and a quick dew of salt on top of them. And then just heave those around in the bottom of the pan there. And look, one of the most beautiful things that can ever happen in the gastronomic world.
I mean, they can't look, right? They're like in a studio audience.
They do. They go that lovely pink color that shrimps go.
I wonder if they have like a screen. I doubt they do back then. Like,
Yeah.
But the rest of the articles I need is, first of all, to make a pancake. That shouldn't be on at all. So we take that off. Now,
he just realized he messed up. This is why I like Graham Kerr. He like messes up and doesn't care.
You bring out the pancake batter, place it by the side, and you bring a piece of butter to the side. Now, I'm going to show you how to make the best pancake you've ever seen in your life. Excalibur, chong, and you place into that about an ounce of butter, and as it hits the pan, it sizzles. Oh, no, not again. It sizzles.
Look at that smile.
Turn that around the bottom of the pan.
I know, I think he
Really
realized he
sizzles
messed
like
up,
that.
so he's
Now,
like-
it will come up as a froth. You'll get rid of it eventually, darling. It's all right, all right. And when it stops frothing...
I mean, he's Austin Powers. I love him.
From it, and it starts to burn. Now, at that particular point in time, you pour it into the batter, right? Now you get a piece of paper towel. That's the last of it. And pour every little dribble of butter into that pan and just wipe the pan around with that paper towel, leaving a smear of butter just around there, right? Put it back onto the heat once again, get hold of a ladle, and just whack that nearly burnt butter around into that pancake mixture. The pancake mixture, if you're remotely interested and your husband's back is available and you want to jot it down, is in fact 4 ounces of sifted plain flour, 1 whole egg and 1 yolk of egg, just 9 fluid ounces of milk, and you pour it down into the middle.
What is happening? Lost me on
And you let it stand
the Britishness.
beautifully, succulently for 4 hours. You do. You let it stand for 4 hours. Then you pour it into the pan, and you keep on running it around the pan like that until it sort of stops.
You let the batter sit for 4 hours? Fuck that.
And you wait, as all good people wait, in the kitchen for great things to happen. And you look down at it, and I've done so many of these that you are aware now of what is going to happen, are you not? So will you
Not
please
aware.
tell me what is happening now?
He's gonna mess up.
You are waiting for bubbles. Yes, madam, you watch. You wait for bubbles to arise.
See,
on the
I like that he
surface,
breaks the
rather
fourth
like
wall and he
under
brings the
shots
crowd
of
into
the-
it. I feel like if I had a cooking show, I'd want it to be like this. Like in front of an audience,
We allow it to
not
go
really know what I'm doing.
on top. See.
Would you actually want a cooking show?
Surprise, sir.
Oh, like this, I would love
Thank
one.
you for
You
watching
really
the
would?
show.
Yeah.
When it has now gone bubbly and waxy, you approach the dish with your palette knife. You walk gently towards the pan.
Oh, they love
To
him.
disturb it, you place your palette knife down underneath, don't you? And you put your little
Okay, I'm seeing the Austin
fingers
Powers now.
Yeah.
outside, and you go shum, don't you? Now what do?
Flip it over.
You flip it.
Yes.
Like that. All right? Very good. And that's how you make a pancake. It is that very simple, and there it is. And you just stir it round like that, and it just gets heated up. And then you take this, and one of these sheets of ridiculous transparent rubbish that sticks to everything, you then place that on top of the other ones that I have made in advance, and look how beautifully thin and gorgeous and light and fluffy the whole thing is. And we have got to the stage of getting some flounder or sole. This is flounder or sole right there, cut into pieces about that size.
He doesn't know which one, or it's
He doesn't know
both.
what he's doing. I like it. He's just like, okay, I think it's this. It's time for this now.
Pieces of sole into the plastic bag. You add some white pepper, a quick screw of white pepper, about say 5 or 6. And then a little bit of a dust of salt onto the top, and don't be niggardly with it. And you dust
Whoa!
and you
Canceled.
Canceled! Oh my God!
Should we skip the commercials?
Canceled. Oh my God! Hold on, it's gonna take me a while to get over that. That was wild. I mean, that word is not at all related to the N-word, but
Right.
just hearing it, you're saying it. It's kind of like the word vinegar. It's like you're saying it. You're kind of saying it.
Now, when you have shaken your bag with the flour in it for 2 minutes, it looks terrible. So you just place that down into the bottom of this.
Self-aware. I love him.
Look at that.
Yep.
Oh, dear. And then you just stir that mixture of dough and fish into the bottom. Now it all separates out and it'll brown.
I like that everybody's having fun.
Everyone's having fun. They're not there for the recipes. They're there for him. You know, that's the difference between a lot of these hosts. A lot of the other ones, they're there to learn how to cook. Here, they're here for the show.
Now, I want to introduce you to Joe. Now, I found out it was Joe, and I'm sure you would like to know too. And if you have missed that particular program, this is Joe. Now, Joe has little groovy, hard things.
Groovy, baby.
The first pair of swimmerettes are hard. And believe it or not, I'm sure you will, males are sweeter than females. Now, you take this and just...
I love the blatant sexism of the 50s. You know what it's like, baby.
Through like that, and you cut that back and remove the tail from.
Wait, can we go back a little bit? I want to hear what that bit was that he just said.
Yes.
Removes the membrane.
Because I think the crowd was a little aghast.
Thank
You
you.
hear?
Yeah, here.
And it's just harder to get a piece of tail like this. You just take this.
Oh,
No, just had to get a piece of tail like this.
it's hard to get a piece of tail like
Hard to
this.
get a
Okay.
piece of tail like this. He's Austin Powers, baby.
The shell of that.
Even the women laughed at that.
They
That
love
would
him.
not happen today.
They love him.
Really quite fascinating. You just run the knife blade around there like so, and try again. This one was drowned in fresh water. I don't know that it isn't cruel to drown it in fresh water, but it doesn't seem
What's that?
so bad. Now you take hold of
What was that?
beautiful
Cut.
transparent lobster like that, and you
Let's
cut
just
it into collars.
have some B-roll of women's
Little
faces.
thin cuts across the back. And you just heave those in with the rest of those ingredients there and give that a quick stir. Where's my thing gone? Ah, here we are. Give it a quick stir around in the pot, like so. So that now you're
Okay. Now I get it all.
of these
He was
items
giving
you're
himself
cooking
shit because he
each of
forgot
these
to put
things.
the lobster
shrimp
in the
have
mix
just a little bit more time
before.
than the fillet of sole. You take hold of a lemon and you roll it under your hand. I hope you're doing this now. Do you do this? Always. Oh, good. That's fine.
I do. Do you do this?
We'll miss that.
Yes, I do that.
Just cut through and look. See how beautiful that is? Always squeeze with the left hand. You know the reason for that now. You don't put the lemon juice into that one, actually. You put it.
I don't know the reason, Graham.
But I think I might add just with mushrooms, always lemon juice, couple of pips, And
I did not know you add lemon to more mushrooms. I never knew that.
I never knew that either.
Some warmed brandy, first of all, which is really doing nice.
He's like
things.
always lemon and cayenne pepper. How we do? I've never heard that.
Strike.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
And
gonna be
then
fun.
Brandy, 2 fluid ounces of brandy in there, quarter of a cup. Set light to it, and then stir this around. I think I've lost my eyebrows again. And turn that around. My spoon is burning. And pour that wine sauce, half of that wine sauce,
That
which
looks
is 3 and a
like spackle.
3/4 cups American, and then stir that whole mixture together. Be very gentle about it when you stir it together.
That
You don't
looks
want to break that
awful.
fish up.
Yeah,
Stir
why
that
is it so
together. Doesn't that
gooey?
look fabulous?
like
I mean, he's putting a
marshmallow.
roux in it, which is like butter and flour into that, which to me seems so unnecessary.
Tomatoes.
He just had all
which
that
have
beautiful
been
shellfish
seeded
that he's
and-
just
and,
covering up the
their
flavor
skin
of.
has been taken off. So you stir that around, you mix this mixture up here, you pour that mixture down into the top of there with those lovely, freshly cooked mushrooms. Now, how about that?
That's
Is that
disgusting,
ready? All
Graham.
you do now is just quite simply to get... Oh, I'm galloping. Is to get 2 pancakes, 2 very, very thin pancakes, like that.
Why does he call them pancakes? They're crepes.
1 and
Yeah.
2. At the very last moment, you flash over to the fridge. You open up the fridge and you take a dozen oysters. And you plot the dozen oysters.
What is happening?
Stir them in. Now, the dozen oysters really make
What
it
is
fantastic.
happening?
At the very
This is the
last
most
moment.
disgusting thing.
Now just take this whole
thing we've ever
mixture
seen.
And I'll show you and discuss with you what I'm going to do. Look at that mixture. It is absolutely fantastic.
No, it's
You
not,
take
Graham.
that mixture of shrimp and sole and mushrooms and tomato with the flavor of the burning brandy in it like so, and place 2 great heaping
Oh no.
spoonfuls. I'm
It looks
so I'm
kind of
gonna
okay
add
now, but I don't know.
top.
The oysters threw me.
Turn the top of the pancake over like that and just upend it like a rather badly made omelette, right? And you just whip the grated cheese into that sauce
Oh my God.
there, all up, and you've then made a cheese sauce, a cheese wine sauce. Am I right? Of course. So then you take a spoon.
It doesn't need any more of that sauce.
John,
No.
yes, there it is.
It
So
already
you take
has-
a spoon and you just nap. I'm going to show
It has
you one
way
of
too
those.
much sauce already.
Just nap the whole of that underneath there like that.
Also, huge no-no in
And then
French
sprinkle
cooking and
over that
Italian
cheese
cooking
and slap it
is
over a hot
shellfish
broiler
and
until
cheese.
it goes beautifully brown.
Never
There's
mix
great
shellfish
freedom
and
there,
cheese.
and
I
it's
don't know if
just
this is a
beautiful.
British thing or what.
All right.
Ooh, the
Into this
candlelight.
very quickly. Now you have something like a cake slice to serve this to yourself. And you just serve that like a beautiful crepe that it is on that plate there. And you just take a small nibble. Look how fine that crepe is. It's so fine with that mixture there. Those plump, beautiful oysters and all those shrimp and the brandy.
Oh my God, they're smitten. The close-up of him eating it.
That is truly delicious. Please try it. And thank you for being with me. And God bless you.
All right, I see his appeal.
I mean, he is sex in a kitchen. Oh, and where's he going now? To the crowd. Oh, he just grabbed the lady.
You get over here. Eat some of this food I just took a bite out of.
Oh my God, how sexy. He just grabbed her. Oh, it's delicious. Oh my God, this guy.
Well,
I mean, there's something about the unabashed kind of machismo of a man in the 50s who
mhm.
knows that he can just go out and pick a dame from the crowd, bring her down to the plate, have her eat out of the same fork he ate out of. Who gives a fuck? You're lucky to have my sloppy seconds, baby. I love Graham Kerr. I think the reason I love him so much is because he makes me feel good about myself. I'm insecure about my cooking. I'm a pretty good cook. I'm not a great cook. And so I always think I can't be a famous chef or a famous food personality because I can't cook as well as these other people. And you watch him, and it's part of the charm is that he doesn't really know what he's doing.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
so it gives me hope. I love Graham Kerr.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a good one.
Very fun. The whole vibe, though, like you just want that. I want the music. I want the furniture. It's like it's funny because you think he's like the 1950s version of Emerald, right? Like
Yeah.
he's got the live band, he's got the crowd,
Mhm.
but like it's so debonair and so sexy.
Kind of
Whereas
calm.
Emerald's is like a little bit like coked up, which I guess for the time makes sense. Oh, fantastic episode.
All right. Well, thanks again for watching the Vintage Roast.
God bless.
Thanks for watching the Vintage Roast. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications, and tell what your favorite dish was in the